What's up guys, and welcome back to another Costa Rica vlog. We are in our third Airbnb, so if you have not seen our other two travel vlogs for Costa Rica, I will link them down below. But today we just arrived to the Uvita Dominical area. And this Airbnb is to die for. In this vlog, I'm gonna talk a little bit about some travel tips for Costa Rica, whether we have found if Costa Rica is expensive or not, everything that you need to know about traveling to Costa Rica that I've learned on my trip here. So stay tuned for that. But first, the most important thing is I have to show you guys this house. This is my favorite part of any of these vlogs that I've been making is the house tours, because the houses we've been staying in are literally amazing. So let's check it out. So right now we are in Uvita, Costa Rica, and I wanted to talk a little bit in this vlog about how much things cost. So we just went to like a bar to get a drink and we got a dessert. So we got a smoothie with a shot of rum in it, a beer, a mojito, and an apple crisp dessert for $13, 13 American dollars, which was like, how much in colones?
9,750.
Things are pretty inexpensive here, for sure.
One shot of Jameson is 1,000 cologne, which is $1.50.
It's crazy. So we just stopped at the bank. I look crazy, by the way. I'm super sorry. So we got money out of the bank, and the coolest part is look at our available balance.
I didn't pull US.
Like, it looks like we have like $2 million in the bank, which is pretty cool. So maybe I just need to move to Costa Rica so I can be a millionaire.
I feel like a millionaire looking at that right now.
We've been going on the roughly 3,000 colones is $5 US. Tim has an app, so he's been converting as we go. But we exchanged our money for colones, so we've been just trying to pay in colones. It's a lot less stressful to try to figure things out. So today we're going on a tour to go see whales, hopefully, and go snorkeling. It costs $60 per person, but that includes like parking and your entrance into the national park, which is $6 per person already. I thought that was a pretty decent deal. Then we went on an Aruba, I think was like $50 per person. But anyway, let's go see if we can find some whales, hopefully.
Head underwater, falling back into you. I thought we'd be smarter, but got nothing left to lose. You said you fall with me, no matter how far it goes. Down deep and under, we're stuck in this pattern, but I need you close. All I ever wanted was for you to prove me right. at you. You pull me back into your river. Swim a little deeper. I don't need to breathe with my head underwater. Not sure I really care. We're all of our demons. They never disappear. I will forgive you if you've forgiven me.
Wow. I don't know that I've ever seen one this
Stuck in this past,
Look at them right down there.
but I need you close. All I ever wanted was for you to prove me wrong. You're changing the colors again and again. I can never let you go. Something about you feels so different. Makes me wanna risk it every time I look at you. You pull me back into your river. Swim a little deeper. I don't need to breathe. My head underwater.
Hey guys, good morning. It's our last full day in Costa Rica. We're packing up at Mas Palmas, the Airbnb that we're at right now. I'm gonna leave the link to this Airbnb down below. They have a Instagram. If you guys are coming to Costa Rica to the Uvita Dominical area, this Airbnb has been freaking amazing. Not sponsored, but I just love it. It's literally like the coolest place. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's like open air except for the bedrooms. I'm in our bedroom right now. And there's AC and fans and like regular homey type stuff in the bedrooms. And then out there is literally just all open air and beautiful. We are heading out today to our last Airbnb, which I'm just gonna keep this vlog rolling. We do have a little stop on the way, which is going to be in a separate vlog where I am going to be spreading some of my dad's ashes here in Costa Rica. So stay tuned for that vlog. It'll just be a really short little video, but I think it will be really nice to put it in a separate video. So that's one of the things we're gonna be doing today, but we're also just gonna be heading to our next Airbnb back towards San Jose, which is where the airport is because we fly out tomorrow. So heading back to the real world. Not that excited about it. I'm in love with this Airbnb. I could literally live here for the rest of my life. It is beautiful. The only thing I will say is apparently the cicadas are out, which if you're not familiar with a cicada, they're a big ass bug like this big and they're disgusting. They only come out once every 4 years for 1 month. So of course, with our great luck, it is this month that they are out here in this area. But otherwise, everything here has been literally perfect. So another little money tip I want to talk about is the money goes a little bit farther here than it would in the States. Like I mentioned about where we ate, it was much, much cheaper. Food, like going out to eat at most places is much cheaper, but we have been some places that are pretty average to like the States prices. It really just depends. So if you're looking to eat cheaply, there are things here called sodas. You can eat along like the side of the road. It's freaking amazing. They give you like basically whatever they're cooking. Their menus are very limited, but you can get a good plate at a soda for like $5 or $6 American. So keep that in mind. A lot of the sodas you will literally just see like on the side of the road. You're not gonna find them on TripAdvisor, but they have maybe 3 tables and you just kind of walk in and you're like, hey, I want some food. And they're always so nice and so eager to just, you know, feed you, and it's awesome. Most people will take US dollars here, but I prefer to just pay in whatever the local currency is, just because it's easier than having to convert. Just a couple tips for you guys this morning before we head out. Before I end this clip, I have to show you guys the sink in our bathroom. Tell me this is not the coolest sink you've ever seen in your life. They're all painted and they're just so beautiful. Like, how do I get one of these for my house? What you got, babe?
Mango banana smoothie.
With yogurt. For 3,000 colones, which is roughly $5. He says it's the best one he's had. Smoothies are really big here. Every place we've gone to eat has smoothies. They're all with like super fresh fruit, like you literally watch them like take it off the vine. So it would be really easy to have smoothies every day if you lived in Costa Rica, which is literally what we've been doing. Can't wait to see what people on the vlog think about this.
Yeah.
So Tim just got a tattoo on the side of the street basically. So we were talking about travel tattoos and Tim was saying that he wished he could get one, and then we literally saw a sign for like hand poke tattoos. So he got a hand poke tattoo of, says CR for Costa Rica. And then he's gonna follow it up with doing like the rest of his travel tattoos of the places he's been. But I thought it was really kind of cool. He got it in this hostel just right back here. There's a girl from Australia that's a traveling artist and she did it. I mean, obviously people are gonna be like, oh my god, that's sketchy, but I've seen crazier things happen. It looks really good and he's pretty pumped on it. So now he's just got to fill in the rest of it with all the rest of his places. We're about to head out though now to San Jose as we fly out in the morning. So we're going to our last Airbnb. We just finished up everything here in Dominical and I love this town. I will, if I come back to Costa Rica, I will definitely come here. Looks a little messy, but I figured I should let you guys know that I got all this food for like under $5 and I've already eaten like half of it, so that's pretty cool. Good morning, guys. It's our last morning in Costa Rica. We fly out later this afternoon and I'm super sad to go. This trip was literally amazing. We're in our last Airbnb. We just stayed here for one night because it's close to the airport and I'm gonna show you guys around in a minute. But the one thing I wanna talk a little bit about before I end this vlog is renting a car. The prices are gonna be really low. You're gonna see something like, you know, $10 a day for a car, but then you must get their insurance, which is good because if something happens to the car, you're 0% responsible, but it does make renting a car much more expensive than many places you would go, or in the US where it's like 20 bucks a day and you can use your own insurance. You can't do that here. You have to purchase the Costa Rica insurance that the car rental place uses. So it is the law, there is no way around it. So the one thing I can suggest before going in is knowing exactly how much your car rental is going to be. We called the place several times just to double check, just to make sure that we knew how much it was gonna be. Definitely recommend four-wheel drive. You also have to think about things like deposits, and it's always good to have an open credit card for deposits when you go traveling anywhere. And the last thing I want to talk a little bit about is not being a tourist. What I mean by that is not taking all the expensive tours, trying to find ways to do things yourself without paying an arm and a leg to have someone show it to you. We took two on the whole 8 days we were here. We took a boat tour and we paid to go ziplining. Everything else we found and did ourselves, and some of the parks here have an entrance fee, but that's actually really great because it helps out the economy here. They're really big on ecotourism here, so we paid $18 to see the waterfall. Get into the Manuel Antonio National Park was $16 per person, and we paid here and there to get into other parks or places to park. But all of those parks and places that we paid per person to go into offer tours, but you don't need to take them. I would recommend totally looking it up before you come, deciding what kind of tours you want to do and what you're really dying to see, and knowing ahead of time so you don't take a bunch of tours every day. That is what gets expensive here. The tourist type things here like souvenirs and really fancy places to eat and tours, That's what's expensive. The country itself is not expensive. The food is not expensive in the grocery store. It's less than the US. I would definitely recommend ziplining. That was the #1 thing we paid for that I would totally pay for again. And the boat tour was also pretty cool. It got us to see a lot of things that we wouldn't have normally seen, and I thought it was a pretty good value for our money. So definitely look things up ahead of time. I cannot stress that enough. Know how much money you need and what you want to do before you get here, so that makes it a lot easier. So that's basically it as far as, is Costa Rica expensive? I say the short answer is no, it's not, but there are some expensive parts if you want them to be expensive. I definitely recommend Airbnb. I'll leave the links to our Airbnbs below, but they were awesome. They were beautiful. Especially if you're going with a group, Airbnb is great. You get a whole house, you get a kitchen to cook in, and that saves you some money too. So just a little heads up on that.